soft power is one of the really important ways that countries and nations can influence other people, whatever audience they want, whether it's corporates or their population. It's just a very important way, and it's so much better than hard power. So I think today's summit has been very interesting. I think we've seen Boris Johnson and to see him live talking and about some of the things that matter to him was very interesting. I thought Peggy this morning was fascinating to hear more about that cultural how different cultures can to talk to each other, and the way that she's been training the Chinese audiences to smile with teeth. I thought that really struck me, but it's just such a small detail, but something that really matters. I thought Jack and the World Toilets Organization was really, really interesting as well. So the role of sport in building a nation's soft power is, I think it's important, but I think it's worth understanding that sport never asked to be part of this. So sport is there because it's sport. It's there, it's fun, and then nations adopt sport and use it for soft power. So the role of sport doesn't go into it with an intention of saying we're going to be there for soft power. It's then something that the nations will then pick up on and use, whether it's at a tournament level, trying to attract tournaments, whether it's at a team level, say national teams giving that sort of sense of national pride, or whether it's even individual sports people being used for soft power purposes. But at the end of the day, when somebody starts off as a sports person, they don't start by saying, I want to get involved with soft power. It's the other way around. It's something that happens to sport. So Formula One has been used by various nations to build their soft power, whether it's attracting races to their country or their city. So you see what's happened in America recently. America has really adopted Formula One as a sport. And whether it was Vegas or Miami have all been bidding to host races. So you can see that that's being used as to promote the city, promote the state, and promote the country. And then, at a different level, the United Kingdom have honoured one of the top racing drivers, Sir Lewis Hamilton, with a knighthood. That's been the United Kingdom using the honours system as a form of soft power. And still talking about Lewis, Brazil, who don't have a current racing champion of their own, have adopted Lewis as an honorary Brazilian citizen, and so they've used their ability to create soft power and using somebody else's racing driver to say, well, he's actually one of our own as well. So there you can see the soft power play there. I thought the panel discussion on media was fascinating this morning. The tension between traditional media and social media, which was played up for the audience, but it showed that social media sees itself very much as a growing force in the media world, and to a certain extent, the traditional media feel uncomfortable about that and are using social media themselves. But it comes down to audiences and content, and each have their own role. But when you put them on stage in the same group, those tensions come to the surface, and it made for good viewing.